Hi there, welcome back. I'd just like to say a big thank you for the way my channel has grown. I'm nearly at 1500 subscribers, so thank you very much for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, everything you do to support me. I appreciate it. I'd also like to thank the people who had private readings from me. I feel blessed that you let me into your life that way, so thank you. Um, This is a general reading for the sign of Aries from the 22nd to the 28th of August 2016. Again, it's general, so it may apply to you and it may not. I'm also going to be pulling one of the Talking to Heaven cards at the end. So if there's a loved one that you're hoping to get a message from, then just try and keep them in mind in case the message is for you. Again, it won't apply to everybody, but hopefully something will come through for you. So on Monday, what you have coming in is your Death card upright and the Two of Pentacles upright. So the Death card upright talks about a transformation happening for you. There's going to be a clearing of old ways and a new way beginning. It talks about alteration. It talks about change. Um, this is a great card. Everyone's nervous when they see the Death card, but it's kind of like clearing away. So this could be you getting rid of things or people or situations that no longer serve a purpose to you. It's the new you. It's moving forward positively. With the Two of Pentacles, that usually talks about having to juggle money, having to juggle a situation or whatever, but it also talks about having the ability to make successful changes. And I don't think there'll be many obstacles in your way with the Death card and the Two of Pentacles together. So moving forward, that's really good. It can also signify um, a change of job or financial security. On Tuesday, you have the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Judgment card's upright, sorry. The Seven of Swords in reverse can speak of possible lawsuits over a legacy or a business claim. It also speaks about you getting a good lawyer. The Seven of Swords is quite a sneaky kind of energy. But with the Judgment here, I feel as if that's going to go in your favour because the Judgment's upright. So if you do end up needing a lawyer for some reason, then I think that'll work out okay. For some of you, this is a second chance to something you've tried before. This is like an uprising. So if there has been something you've tried to do that didn't quite make it, then this is a good time for you to start that over again. It's also a card of accounting for your actions. So it basically speaks to me of whatever you put out there, that's what's going to come back to you. For some of you, it could be a time to let things go, forgive yourself, forgive other people for situations that they don't serve you any purpose anymore and there's no point in holding on to them. On Wednesday, you've got the Sun upright and the Ten of Pentacles upright, two great cards together. The Ten of Pentacles speaks about generational money, so this could be like a legacy, a will, it's family money, it's like, an insurance policy or retirement fund. If you're going to retire, it could be your pension. It could actually be a win of some sort. But I would say on Wednesday you will either hear of money or get some money coming to you. It's also a good time to buy and sell property when you get the Ten of Pentacles up. Tens represent the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle because they go down to a 1 and a 1's a beginning. With the Sun card here, the Sun is like the best card out. Basically, it's satisfaction, it's accomplishment, it's love, happiness, joy. It speaks of happy marriages, engagements, could be a pregnancy. It's basically just being happy in your daily existence. It's also a good sign for you know, like social relationships, friendships. So you may hear of money on Wednesday via, you know, news of money, a letter of some sort, or actual money. On Thursday, you've got the Devil in reverse and the Two of Wands upright. So the Devil in reverse speaks about being released from something. The Devil card upright speaks of like the seven deadly sins, so it can be an addiction to something like cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, that kind of thing, gambling, shopping, anything that you can be addicted to. It also speaks of like being bonded to something, so it could be other than like a physical addiction, it could be a mental addiction, it could be where you are you know, like somebody's controlling the way you feel, the way you think, your choices. You know, in reverse, this card talks about throwing off shackles. It talks about releasing from bondages. For anybody that could be involved in some sort of addiction, this is the beginning of understanding how you got there. So it's like reaching towards enlightenment. This is this, you know, it's like a new start. It's a way of seeing where your problem is and how to get rid of the problem. The Devil in reverse can also speak of divorce. If someone out there is, you know, this could be divorce papers coming, or it could be, you know, you either telling someone that divorce papers are coming or something like that, but it's like release, it's a release from whatever's been holding you. The Two of Wands upright speaks of good news. It speaks of, for some of you it will be recovering from an illness, for some of you it will be money and good luck coming into you. He's looking out there at his future. He's got two wands in the ground, so you know, he's firmly put two in, and he's looking out to see what the world holds for him. And I feel as if some of yous are being released from this energy, you know, this is a good time. You're at a crossroads and it's just deciding what path to go down. So this is a really good time for you. Or this could be somebody you know that's trying to be released from some sort of addiction or bondage of some sort. And this is a really good time for them to be making that choice and, you know, seeing what road to go down. This could also be, with the Two of Wands, this could be a bond getting stronger. So if this is someone that's trying to recover, this could be you bonding with them to help them to recover, show them the way to enlightenment, you know. Maybe you're teaching them, maybe you're trying to make them understand how they can get out of this or what road to take. For Friday, you have got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. Okay, the Knight of Swords is an air sign. He's a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. He's fast moving, right? He comes in and he can leave as fast as he comes in. He's quite rational, he's witty, sometimes a suit job. I would say like under 35, dark haired, brown eyed. I don't think this person's going to be a very good influence when he comes in. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it kind of speaks to me of a wee bit of unexpected bad fate, but I feel that's coming in with this energy. So if you just watch out for this, you know, it's like there's outside influences that are making your wheel turn, and I don't think you've contemplated that they were helping your wheel to turn down. So my advice with these cards is just to wait. Don't let this Knight of Swords involved in your next decision, and try again, and the wheel will turn back up for you, because we know as quick as the wheel turns down or up, it can change cycle again. On Saturday, you've got the Chariot upright and the Six of Wands upright. This is two victory cards. So going by what's happening on Friday, these two here are telling me that you're going to overcome this here. The Six of Wands is about success over enemies. It's good news about anything you're undertaking. It can be like graduating, it can be getting an award of some sort, public recognition, that kind of thing. The Chariot also speaks of a victory. Um, so for some of you, I feel as if there could be a possible holiday or a voyage, you know, you're travelling or booking up to travel. I feel as if for some of you, there's going to be a choice to make about something. Um, and that could be related to this Knight of Wands also, because usually in the normal tarot deck, you know, that one animal's black and one animal's white, and it speaks to me of the shadow side and purity, and the decision that you have to make is between that, the shadow side and purity. And I feel here he's coming in on your shadow side and he's ill advising you. He's not going to be a good advisor to you for your Wheel of Fortune. So with the Chariot, I would just watch out what choices are making. I feel as if whatever this is for you, you've put in a lot of effort, and you will get a victory, but it might just take a wee bit longer because of this influence here on Friday. On Sunday, you've got the High Priestess upright and the Ace of Wands upright, two great cards to end the week. The High Priestess talks of inner knowledge. She is the Book of Wisdom here. She's balanced, you know, she makes sound judgments. She's very sincere, she's educated, she's got, you know, she knows all the hidden secrets. She's a very practical person. And with the Ace of Wands here, an ace is a one. So this is a start of a new enterprise. This is like a promotion, moving up, moving higher, a new business. It could be a new project you're starting. It can be a possible inheritance, and it also stands for the birth of a baby. So that could be for some of you out there. With the High Priestess and this wand together, I feel as if any decisions that you have to make here, you'll go with your gut feeling, you'll go with your instinct, and you'll know exactly how they're meant to be made. I also see here you've got two twos in your reading, which also stands for balance. It's duality in partnerships. So there may be somebody in your life for some of you that you know is really trustworthy person that you could speak about when you go ahead to start this new venture that some of you are going to be going on. That could help you with these two twos showing up like this. There could be a reconciliation with somebody for some of yous out there. And for some of yous that have been ill, I see recuperation as well. I think some of yous will be on the mend from an illness. But all in all, quite a good week. I'm going to just pull your card now from the Talking to Heaven deck. So if there's anyone from the other side that you would like to possibly get a message from, then hopefully this will apply to you. Okay, so we'll take this one. So the message you got says, we are soulmates. A beautiful card. So as we know, soulmates come in all shapes and forms. You know, it doesn't have to be a husband or wife. It can be a friend. It can be, you know, anybody that you just click with, basically. So the book says, it was no accident that our lives intersected, as we are from the same soul group with symbolic life purposes. We were brought together in our earth life to help each other grow, learn and love. Sometimes that meant painful situations that tested our patience and ability to forgive each other. I sincerely apologise for any pain I inflicted upon you. At each moment, I was doing the best I could. At times, I fell very short of my potential. I hope that you will release any anger that you are holding towards me, for your own sake, not mine. I hope that, in some ways, I helped you grow and learn. So that's the message that's come out for you today, Aries, and I hope that it helps someone out there. As I say, your soulmate doesn't have to be like a husband, wife, or spouse. It can be a best friend, it could be a sister, an aunt, any relationship that we've had. When we move over to the other side, we don't hold anything that's went on from this side is just released. It's released, it's gone. And the message we're getting here is that, if you're holding anything from someone who's moved over, you need to release that too. If it was anger or guilt or any of that, because you won't properly heal until you are able to release that, the feelings and that stuff. I hope this has benefited somebody. And I'll be back next week to speak to you. I'm sending you many blessings, love and light. Speak to you later. Bye.